I kissed my best friend's dad at his wedding, and suddenly the three of us were in a room together. Now both are eating my popsicle. Okay, buckle up, because this is one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me, and I'm still processing it all. So, my best friend Ryan just got married to his amazing wife Emily. I was the best man, and everything about the wedding was straight out of a rom-com. Perfect venue, the cutest couple, everyone happy. But here's the thing. The real story doesn't even start until after the ceremony. Ryan's dad, Peter, well, he's hot. Like, in a, how is this even real kind of way. He's got that distinguished older man vibe, super charming and just the right amount of swagger. I've always thought he was attractive, but I never thought much of it until this wedding weekend. The night after the wedding, there was an after party at the hotel, and everyone was... I kissed my best friend's dad at his wedding, and suddenly the three of us were in a room together. Now both are eating my popsicle, drunk, laughing, and having a blast. At some point, Peter and I ended up sitting in a corner together, away from the madness. We started talking about everything under the sun, family, life, and honestly, I was a little tipsy and feeling brave. We were chatting about how weddings bring out emotions, and I jokingly said, "Yeah, it's hard not to fall in love when everything's so perfect." He laughed and said, "I hear you, kid." Sometimes love comes from the most unexpected places. Before I knew it, I leaned in, and I kissed him. I don't even know why I did it. It was impulsive, like a spark I couldn't control. And Peter didn't pull away. In fact, he kissed me. I kissed my best friend's dad at his wedding, and suddenly the three of us were in a room together. Now both are eating my popsicle. Back, and in that moment, I swear I was floating. I had no idea what was happening or what it meant, but the chemistry was undeniable. But then, Ryan, my best friend, the groom, walked in. His face froze as soon as he saw us. I pulled away in complete shock, trying to scramble for words, but nothing came out. Peter looked equally horrified. Ryan just stood there staring and then said, "What the hell is going on here?" The worst part? I was still tipsy, and I had no clue how to explain myself. Peter kept apologizing, but I couldn't even look Ryan in the eye. Ryan stops and says, "Mind if I join?" The look on my face was horrified and relieved at the same time. Not going to share too many details, but turns out they both love popsicles, especially mine. Since that night, things have been extremely awkward. I kissed my best friend's dad at his wedding, and suddenly the three of us were in a room together. Now both are eating my popsicle. Ryan hasn't said much about it. I've tried to text him, but every time he ignores me. I don't even know what's going on with Peter. He hasn't reached out either. I feel like I've ruined everything. And honestly, I have no idea what to do. I never meant for any of this to happen. I never planned on falling for Peter and Ryan. But now I'm left with all this guilt and confusion, and I don't know if I can salvage my friendship with Ryan or my relationship with his dad. So, Reddit, what do I do now? Have you ever been in a situation where things went from perfect wedding to total disaster in the blink of an eye? What should I even say to Ryan? Is it bad that I enjoyed spending daddy and son quality time? I need help. Drop your stories, advice, anything. This is a mess.